not do that. You know, we look at Stewart and McFarland, Williams, Young, all those guys can knock down the three, and you can't leave a guy that wide open. The lead is now 10.
Here is Brandon Hogg. He'll drive the lane, and he draws the foul.
That looks to be their offense now here, is put the ball into Brandon's hands and see what he can do on the drive.
Going to bring Trotter back in. 10-point lead for Kentucky Wesleyan with 5:19 to go, and it should be emphasized again how important this game is for Kentucky Wesleyan. They're all big for USI, but Kentucky Wesleyan 8-8 in league play. They're last in the division. They are probably going to fall out of the top 8 in the region when those are announced on Tuesday as Hogg misses the free throw. And they need a win. They need some kind of signature win to get ready for the final part of this season. And this would do it.
And for the Eagles, dropping back down to that second or third seed, or the third seed or the fourth seed, really means maybe another matchup with a team like Kentucky Wesleyan in the conference tournament.
Hogg sinks the free throw. He'll come out. Remmel will come in. That's a little offense-defense, and it's strange, but Hogg with his 4 fouls, you have your defensive ace, but you don't want him to pick up the 5th because he is so key on the offensive end. Marcellus Stewart, boy, rumbling up the floor there at 6'4", 241. Waller driving, gets double teamed to Stewart. He's going to rumble in, and he traveled.
Certainly took that extra step. You could see it here, no question about it.
So here comes Owsley in. McFarland will leave. Jay Ivey is in. Stewart will leave, and now Hogg is back in. Yeah, both coaches.
Offense, defense.
Yep, 5:07 to go, and they're going offense, defense. Foul trouble has something to do with that. Matchups have something to do with that. Ivy comes in, and you've got those 2 big bodies to double team on Tumba down low.
3 straight buckets, 3 straight stops. That's often Rodney's kind of call to the players, and let's see if they can get a first bucket right here.
And a nice feed to Tumba, gets his first bucket of the day. Hogg to Mohamed Tumba. And it's a 7-point game. Owsley gets a screen help from Ivy to get across the timeline. Can they get the stop here? Owsley. Young wants it. Tumba watching him, and on the mismatch, here is Ivy getting it down low. Hogg was caught. Jay Ivy with his first 2.
They saw that mismatch and used it right away.
Tumba rumbling down the lane, gets the ball to go, count the basket and the foul.
Might have walked there, but they didn't catch it, and instead he gets the bucket and the foul, and chance for a 3-point play.
4th on Ivy. Tumba coming alive here. He has 4 personal fouls. Cardell McFarland will come in. And again, both coaches, this could take a little while here. See if Tumba can put just Trotter there on the line. The 5 out there on the floor for USI, Gant, Remmel, McClure, Trotter, and Tumba. For Kentucky Wesleyan, McFarland, Waller, Ivy, Young, and Williams. 6-point game. USI has cut into that 10-point margin. Here is McFarland driving, gets the double team. Williams open left corner. 3 is off. Gant up high for the rebound, and he's got Tumba ahead of the pack, and Mohamed can't handle the ball.
Wasted chance there, but maybe a 3. Nope, he looks.
How about for Trotter for 3? Nope. Tumba, the offensive rebound, forced it up and in.
How did he put that in? Just amazing strength to get that through Ivy. I really thought they were going to get a foul.
And we have a timeout for Kentucky Wesleyan, which means we will keep it here.
A quick 8-2 run for the Eagles, and they're right back in it.
Okay, they will call for a full timeout. So, wow, it has been a wild sequence there. Kentucky Wesleyan was down in this game, 47-44. They outscore USI 16-3, take a 10-point lead, and then USI very quickly back. And you said 3 stops, 3 buckets. Well, 2 buckets now. The Eagles need maybe 1 more stop here, and they are right back in it.
They were 5 out of 6, 3 baskets, 2 stops, and they feel pretty good. They need another one here, and they're right back in it. Couple buckets away, and how did Tumba strike that ball through? Ivy had his hands in between his arms right there. Absolute amazing composure and strength by Tumba to put that bucket in.
Well, that's one of the things that you see with Mohamed Tumba. He is very strong, weighs 230. Ivy probably outweighs him a little bit, but just the strength that he has in his hands. You know, when he gets, that's why he's such a great rebounder. I mean, he just is able to grab the ball, and it's not going anywhere.
No. He could squish it like a grape almost, you kind of feel like.
Well, Mohamed Tumba with 10 points, all of them in the second half, and really 8 of them here in about the last 2 minutes.
He made himself a factor. You know, you kind of thought there at some point in time in the game he wasn't going to be a factor, but he's back. And
big possession here. Cardell McFarland with Kevin Gant watching him. He gets the shot, goes down the lane, tried to draw the foul, couldn't do so, and Remmel has the rebound. It's 5 on 3. Feed to Tumba in from the right, he'll lay it in, and we've got a 2-point game.
Great recognition there by Remmel. Thought he was going to lose the ball and does a nice spin move there in the middle of the court. Great distribution to Tumba, and he puts in the layup.
McFarland driving, or Waller blocked by Tumba. Here comes Trotter. USI can tie. Trotter to Tumba. Whistle, kick, a kick against Kentucky Wesleyan. We have got a timeout with 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. The Eagles, once down 10, now down just 2 with 3:15 remaining. This is USI Basketball on the News 25 Sports Channel. Mark McVicker, Brody Broshears here at the Owensboro Sports Center. It will be USI Basketball looking to tie the game. Randall Parmalee, what do you got?
Rodney Watson told Mohamed Tumba, keep your poise, don't get out of control. They need him for the final 3:15 of the game. Meanwhile, Kentucky Wesleyan, they're going to go after Tumba. Todd Lee told his guys, let's get to the free throw line. Let's pick up some fouls and get some easy shots.
Kevin Gant will inbound it. USI was down 10. Now looking to tie or perhaps take the lead. Here it comes to the big fella. Double teamed up top, Remmel wide open.
Nailed it.
And USI has the lead.
What a great run. You know, we noticed the timeout. You saw the Kentucky Wesleyan players heading back to the bench. They look very tired. Again, they've had very few guys off the bench. Are playing a lot of these starters heavy minutes, and I think they've maybe run out of gas.
Young inside over. Tumba doesn't get it to go. Ivy couldn't get it to go. And what do we have? We should have a tie-up. Yep, that's what we have. It'll be Kentucky Wesleyan ball on the alternate possession. USI up 63-62, a 13-2 run by the Eagles with 2:42 to go.
Amazing how much impact Tumba's had in the last 3 minutes of this basketball game, but he's changed the game single-handedly.
They lob it in to Ivy and almost an errant pass. McFarland back in. They move it to Williams, open for 3. It's way off, rebounded inside. Oh, Williams is fouled. That was Young who shot the 3. It was off, and Williams gets fouled. And you do not want to put this Kentucky Wesleyan team on the line.
Big stuff. Big game brought me out.
Randall Parmalee still with the mic on right there, so you heard some of that. It is big stuff, big game. Williams, a 92% foul shooter. Money on the first. He's 3 of 3 tonight. Both teams have been outstanding from the line.
That weak side rebounding that Coach Watson talked about kind of failed them there on that possession.
Second one good. Yep. Couple of opportunities.
But the Eagles right back in this game. This is probably exactly where they'd want to be, I'd say.
Yeah, on the road with a chance to take the lead here with 2:20 to go. Gant looking for Tumba down low. Entry pass is made. Muhammad trying to feed it to McClure, and it's knocked away. And they got a foul on McClure. with 2:14 remaining. Momo that time, again, probably better just being selfish, and he had one-on-one coverage. The double team never came.
Ivy's the guy you want to foul, though, if you're going to foul at this stage of the game. He's only shooting 54% from the free throw line.
All shots, 2-shot fouls, by the way, from here on out. Kentucky Wesleyan leading 64-63. Jay Ivey, senior from Owensboro Catholic High School, knocks down the first.
Yeah, Momo certainly be better served going up with that ball in that possession. I don't think there's any question about that.
Hogg back in. He has 4 fouls. Trotter will leave. CJ has been the one player who's really struggled tonight in terms of one of the players from the field.
Two of 13 from the field for CJ tonight. Certainly uncharacteristic of him.
Near 50% shooter on the season. Second one no good. And so we have a 2-point game. Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead. Here is Hogg directing traffic. Takes Waller down low and whistle and a push. They were trying to find McClure, and once Hogg got in there, I mean, he can take any Wesleyan defender off the dribble.
I love that set where they just spread the floor out and let Brandon do his work, and he's able to pick up the foul and go to the line.
Speaking of Joel Utley, the legendary voice of Kentucky Wesleyan for 50 years, said the one problem this Kentucky Wesleyan team has had, they can score, but they can't stop anybody. Well, tonight, for the most part, they've been able to get some key stops, but you can tell their defensive efficiencies with Brandon Hogg, who only got 1 of 2.
Big miss there, and the Eagles need another stop.
9 for Hogg, all in the second half. He could have tied the game. We're under 2 minutes to go. 1:50. Waller driving in on Tumba, blocking foul and 1.
Waller did a
Mohamed
nice job.
Tumba is fouled out. His night's over.
Waller doing a nice job there, challenging Tumba and forcing the referee to make a call.
Well, that's just huge. And, you know, Rodney Watson trying to talk to Momo. There's not much he could do. I mean, it's the way the calls have gone all night.
He can't get out of the way, and certainly it looked like
I thought he was set, but
yeah.
I thought it was pretty clear, but that's the way they've been making the calls all night. So, Quan Waller at the line.
See how the Eagles adjust now here in the last 2 minutes without Tumba, a guy who really got them back into this game single-handedly.
Now that's a huge loss. Waller misses the free throw, so it's still a 1-possession game. Eagles get it to Hogg, kick it out Remmel, head fake, was going to shoot the 3, instead runs a floater, missed it.
Just short.
Yep. Got to play solid defense here. Waller running the floor to Williams, open 3, got it.
The Eagles got caught sleeping on that transition defense and now face a
Trotter for 3, no good. Rebounded, tip. Here comes the Panthers. McFarland, jab it. Hogg from 3, no good. Gant follows, no. Not one to really criticize a lot of guys, and in fact we were talking before the game that we have seen what we call good whistles as McFarland knocks down both. It's 84-77, just 16 seconds to go. Trotter's going to drive in the lane and miss it. Rebound to Young, that does it. USI is going to let him play out. Young to do it, and the Kentucky Wesleyan Panthers are going to exult on a senior night victory. Our final score, Kentucky Wesleyan 84, USI 77. And the fans are going to celebrate with the players here, the 6th-ranked team for USI sees a 5-game winning streak snapped. Coach Rodney Watson is coming over, and we're going to get